want to try out some new thrillers, this is the perfect time to listen to thrillers, and I am really excited to listen to them. Why listen? Because paired with a good narrator, a thriller gets doubly exciting if listened to in an audiobook format. I plan to listen to a bunch of thrillers this fall and winter, and in today's video, I'm going to share my TBL, that is to be listened to list. I hope this gives you some ideas and inspiration, so let's get started. But before that, hi there, I am Manpreet, India's leading books YouTuber who helps people discover new books and develop the habit of reading. If you're new here, please follow me for bookish recommendations and reviews, and also do subscribe to my email newsletter. That is all free. You get one email every single week, Wednesday at 8 a.m. with some reading tips, with helpful recommendations, along with all the content that I produce each week. So do subscribe, and now let's get to this video. Number one book that is on my TBL is The Mother Next Door by Tara Laskowski. It's being called Witty and Wicked, and it's said to be full of suspense and twists, and it is being recommended to the fans of Big Little Liars and Desperate Housewives. This is actually about this group of moms who are called IV5, only that they are not 5 since a long time, they are 4, and now there is new mom in town who wants to be a part of this group. But the IV5 has started getting threatening messages, threatening them to reveal their dark past, and yes, that's what this book is about. I really have high expectations from this book. I think it will be very enjoyable. So let's just see. I will put the link to this book and all the books that I'm going to mention in this video down below in the description, so do check it out. And also, there's a super special offer from Storytel for you guys. If you haven't taken a Storytel subscription yet, you can take the 3-month subscription that is worth rupees 799 at rupees 375, less than half the price, by following the link down below in the description. So if you want to avail the offer, check out the description. And now let me talk about the second book that I want to listen to this fall and winter. It is Votek, an FBI thriller by Catherine Coulter. Now this is actually the 25th book in the ongoing FBI thriller series of Catherine Coulter, and it features these investigators Sherlock and Savick, who have become quite popular now. And the reason why I am totally okay with listening to the 25th book in the series without going through the first 24 is because that I did the same with The Golden Prey by John Sanford, and I haven't regretted that decision since. I think when it comes to thriller series like these, the plot is different with every single book. It's just the investigators that are the same, and yes, there's a little bit of character building that happens with the investigators that you miss out on, but I have felt with my experience with John Sanford books that it's totally okay. So yeah, that's why I put this on my list, because Catherine Coulter happens to be an author of 87 books, and if you're an existing viewer of this channel, you would know that definitely excites me. So what is this book about? This book is actually about these disappearances. So Mia's best friend disappeared after a frat rave party, and there was a fire there, and she has disappeared since. And after that, there is this CIA operative who almost dies but is saved by somebody who has now disappeared. What is happening? Why is this happening? That's what this book is about. Number 3 book that I really want to listen to is Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Fleeny. This is about this couple that has been married for 10 years, and there are 10 years of secrets between them, and now they're celebrating their anniversary in the Scottish Highlands in a remote area, and their white truths are about to get some dark twists, and that is what this book is about. And it also happens to be an NY Times bestseller, though that is not why I have picked up this book. I just found the plot super interesting, so I'm really excited to listen to it. Number 4 book is Kane and Abel by Jeffrey Archer. This book sold 1 million copies in the week it came out. This is the most popular book of Jeffrey Archer that features 2 people, Kane and Abel. One is a son born to a wealthy person, and the second is a penniless Polish immigrant. And it is all about how their lives come together through a ruthless hatred while they chase to build a large fortune. So far, I have consumed only 1 book by Jeffrey Archer, and that was also a collection of short stories. So I'm really excited to listen to his one of the most popular books, or you can say the most popular books. I actually am expecting a lot of listening time in these coming months because it's finally winter. I can finally get to my morning and evening walks without being discouraged and sad about the sweat and the heat. So I am pretty sure I'll be able to go through the 8 books that I've picked up in this TBL pile. And do remember, I'll drop the Storytel links to all of these books down below in the description, so do check them out. Number 5 book that I want to listen to is No One Will Miss Her by Kat Rosenfield. So there is a small town Mayan girl, and then there is a famous Instagram influencer, and the small town girl is dead, and soon the connection of this influencer with this whole issue is going to come out, and that is what this book is about. Again, like a good thriller novel, it has a twist, it has a suspense, and all of that stuff packed into it. But if that was so, why did you pick specifically this book and not every other book that has twist and suspense that is with every single thriller? It's because they're saying that this book is perfect for the lovers of Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and that happens to be one of my favorite thrillers. So I am thinking of giving this a try, and let's see if I feel the same about this book or not. This also is, I think, the most recent release in this list because it just came out in October 2021. So let's see. Third last book that I want to listen to is Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. Now, this is being recommended to all the lovers of The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. That also happens to be another one of my favorite thriller novels. So let's see how this book goes. This is about this couple, Jack and Grace, who look like a perfect couple, but there are some things off about Grace. Things like how she never answers her phone, how she never goes out for coffee or socialize, how there are iron bars on one of their bedroom windows, and there are questions about if a perfect marriage, a perfect happy marriage exists. All of these points about this book have got me interested, and trust me, this is the maximum amount of stuff you want to know about a thriller before you dive into it, because if you know a little bit more, then the whole fun is spoiled. So trust me, I'm giving you the maximum amount of information you need to make your choice, okay? And the second last book is The Haunting of the Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Now, this is a classic novel that I want to listen to as part of my classics reading vlog series. I have put the first reading vlog already on the channel that I'll link down below. So if you want to know more about what I'm doing, you will find it in the classics reading vlog video. But this book is something that has inspired Stephen King, Neil Gaiman, and many more authors. It's a classic psychological horror, a slow burn psychological horror that, you know, as I have gone through Stephen King's books, I know how they're like, but if you don't know how they're like, you could try it out if you're up for listening to a classic, okay? Honestly, with classics, you never know how you will find them, because some people love them and some people are like, you know, a classic, okay, I would do with modern books and all that, but I don't know myself yet. It's the most risky pick in this whole TBL pile. And now the last book that I want to listen to is Claw, a Canadian thriller. And this is more of an apocalyptic thriller, okay? So there is this town which was hit with a massive earthquake, and now there are animal attacks, and there is a mysterious creature that might be awake and that is out loose killing people. And I have already started listening to this book. I am 3 hours into it, and honestly, I haven't regretted that decision since. I have been loving this book so far. The narration is perfect, and you know, even my husband was listening to this book with me, and the whole experience has been amazing so far. Let's see how it goes up until the end. It's, I think, a 14-hour listen. And yes, when you are listening to books on Storytel, make sure you're using their amazing features like save offline feature, which I used for sure with this book because I was listening to this on a road trip just yesterday, okay? There's also the feature about changing the narration speed. I actually slowed down my narration speed. Like normally I listen to at 1.5x, but with this I wanted to enjoy it even more, so 1x was my speed of listening with this particular book. And also they have this bookshelf feature that can help you organize all the listens, all the books you want to listen to, all the books you have listened already, and all that stuff. So do check out Storytel and do browse the app to see their extra features, because I think that's also very exciting. And of course, they offer you unlimited listening once you have a subscription. So that is super amazing, especially when you want to listen to a lot of books without spending way too much of money. So yes, that is it for today's video. I hope you found my TBL pile very interesting. I am actually very excited about this TBL pile. But if you found any of these books interesting, just comment down below with the book's name. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Storytel for sponsoring today's video. And this is Manpreet signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.